Welcome to Terminus Zombie Survivors. Terminus is a roguelike survival strategy game, if you don't know anything about it. It's fantastic. It's created by a single man, Shin In-yong, I believe. Korean's not my forte, unfortunately, but later changed their name to Longplay Studios. It's turn-based, it's survivor management, it's procedurally generated, it's roguelite if you choose the setting, which I always do. We're going to stay on normal because I'm very bad at the game. And we're going to play one of the classes. Choose a few skills and, yeah, kind of upgrade or change how you play the game. Now, the golden ones I've already completed. So, the firefighter, you can also choose traits, by the way. The firefighter has a fire axe, and condition of the axes and crowbars doesn't degrade as quickly. And the athlete never gets tired. They have take AP from the next turn and use it straight away, which is also brilliant. Do I want to go as a police officer and search for weaponry? I think I do. Now, it has a few randomized names. Let's go with Billy. Billy, the police officer, fantastic. That looks like a Billy. He's got great combat, good observation, so you can see further. It's all very cell-based, so you have to figure out what you can see. Tiny bit of agility, which you can move faster and better avoid attacks, which is pretty handy. Dexterity is all about crafting, but we're going to go for weaponry. I don't know if we need to craft too much. And maybe a little bit of strength for carry. For every 3 units of inventory weight, move AP is increased by. Does that? So yeah, so the more strength I have, the higher the limit of inventory units to move APs. We're just going to go right up to 200% combat. And you can also choose traits, as I said before. I started with the good stomach trait. Morale no longer decreases when eating. Although I've not noticed this without the trait. I'm not sure if I'm playing properly or understand things properly. I think high social awareness would make sense for a police officer, for Billy. Double check, perma, option is on, I'm getting a message. Normal, there are scenarios, sanctuary, out of stock, crowd, frozen zombies. We're just going to go with the standard scenario of sanctuary where we're trying to get to Terminus. Very traditional zombie story. So every action counts, and you have a limited amount of action points. Infected zombies are attacking people. Your house is still safe, but electricity, water have been cut off, and there are few supplies left. In your last communication, you learned that surviving people have gathered in Terminus. Arrive at Terminus safely to survive. Get a radio, and you can listen to broadcasts, which tell you where Terminus is, firstly, but also tell you where, extra loot is, or houses, or safe houses. It's pretty useful. But you have to find it. Just quickly, hit points. Action points, these recover every turn. Satiety, I don't know how to pronounce that. The amount of hunger you have. Hydration, energy, morale. You can also look through the percentages of things. Your experience, you've got an experience bar. And what your perks are. Stats, traits. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly go through my first house. You can see searching costs an amount of AP, which is on the button, and it tells you how much AP you have afterwards too. Wow, found a little, oh, that is a very broken torch. We found a padded coat, which I think we'll take, and a cardigan, but the torch is super broken, 19.3, and we don't have any, where is it, dexterity, so crafting things is very slow, which includes repairing. Let's keep searching for things. We've got a novel and the Bible. Both of those restore your morale, makes you feel a bit better, and to get your action points back at the end of every turn, you want high energy and high morale. Energy is from sleep or medicine, sometimes energy drinks. Gas can, I'll take that. Lumber we'll take just as a backup weapon. You can get books and pamphlets to learn things, much like in Project Zomboid, and learn how to cook unique things. I don't like it that much. we'll get these gloves, and I'll show you why at a later time. Raincoat is useful. Rain slows you down and makes you feel, makes your actions when you're wet worse. Antidepressants for morale, and powdered milk. And you can just chomp on that. And I don't have any action points left. You can see the white bar has been drained under my health bar. So I hit spacebar, end of turn, and there's 3 phases. Player, other survivors, zombies. So let's kind of like zoom through a little bit, see if we can get anything good. Spent that whole turn just moving around the house. Let's search, see what else we can. Fresh small meat, which can cause disease. Obviously, it's raw. Banana, fresh milk, and clean water. And you can see these timers at the bottom, and that's how many turns, which you might think 25 turns is quite a long time. And it is. But it's better to just be aware of it. We also start with a pistol, 6 ammunition, but I picked up a lumber, which I'll try and use instead of the ammunition that we are not a lot of. We have our map. We can see all the police stations, which is really nice because I am a police officer. It makes sense, doesn't it? So maybe we head towards this police station as it's quite close. We are currently here, our house. There is 3 unidentified places around us. So let's move all the way around to this connecting path, and we want to head to the west. I'm going to rest once, try and get my action points back. And double check I want to go left instead of up. Good, good. So it costs roughly 9 action points to move. I've got 10.2. I'll have 1.2 left. Alright. Can't do much this turn. End turn. We have time. There is a day-night cycle that you have to be aware of. Sun sets at 8 p.m. or 2000. 20 o'clock. And it's currently 10 a.m. so we're okay for now. Every end turn cycles at 1 hour forward, just FYI. So let's just keep searching in houses, looking for stuff. Got a better pair of gloves, we'll take that. And a torch with 2 brightness, which is 2 cells. Imagining from where you are, 1, 2. It'll only light up here. Does not go diagonally to either, which is interesting, so you have to be aware. We did also pick up a street map, which can be used to find or discover places nearby. So I can like search zones. The further away, the more action points it takes. But I can actually find out where I'm walking to, which is actually super useful. We've yet to find a zombie. Let's keep searching. Some nuts, we'll take that. A desk gives you reading speed, which is pretty cool. More gloves. A book for clean attack, which degrades the weapon or tool slower. So it kind of gives it more efficiency. So it doesn't break as quick, which is actually super useful. And I'm kind of considering just spending a lot of time reading this book. It's 300 pages. And one read gives me 5.5. So it's going to take a while. But what I can do is just kind of, because I'm sitting at the desk, I get a faster read. I can just spend all my points, end turn, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Still no zombies around. We've got to do this, what, maybe 2, 3 more times? 1 more time if we're lucky. And, hey, there we go. So now, if we look at our stats, we have clean attack and bullseye. Super good. Alright. We don't have any action points, and we're kind of low on everything. So you can eat and drink, and it doesn't cause any problems. We'll drink all the water till we're full. We'll eat a banana. We'll eat some berries. Or nuts, rather. Eat the powdered milk. Read a book, I think. We have no energy. I think what we do here is we read a book, just to get our morale back. We end turn again. It's now 6 p.m. So in 2 hours it'll be night time. So we'll finish looting this house. Got a bandage, a A bandage stops bleeding, does not heal you. Found our first zombie just down there. We've got a fresh coffee. Wowee, in the fridge. I don't know why it's in the fridge, but I'm not going to complain. Now, if you hover over an enemy, you can see its kind of sight line and attack range. They're both in 1. And he can see me if I move to the door, but if I move just to this counter, he won't notice me yet. Unfortunately, he decided to move towards the house and can see me. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk up, we're going to open the window, and we're just going to smack him. Maybe in the legs, because this lumber has a 100% leg attack. And we're going to close the window, and we're not going to worry about him. Now, the reason that is he can't get through the window without legs. He can attack it, and it is nighttime now. And we kind of wanted to have a safe spot. So we're going to move out of this room. He doesn't know where we are now. I'm going to end turn. He's going to keep hitting that window. But I'm actually going to have a sleep. And what I picked up before was a blanket. Gives me sleep quality and a bit more temperature resistance, if that's what you want to call it. And I'm just going to try and sleep here until my energy is full. Now you can see the blanket on me, which is cute. And I can end turn. And that'll just constantly move until my energy's full, which was the option I chose. If you have an alarm clock or a watch, it'll wake you up at a set time. If you have an ailment, like you're poisoned or bleeding, you can actually sleep until that's recovered. Also very useful. And now looking around, we know there's a spot between us and the police station. And we can use our street map to kind of discover what that is. But if you aim it just right, you see how available places to check is swapping from 1 to 2, because I'm getting them both in the radius. You want to be careful where you do it, because you can really pixel perfect it to min-max the search. So we're going to do this. It's a grocery store, which is phenomenal. And maybe we'll check over here too. And a restaurant, wow. And there is another one in between the police station and the restaurant. It's a hardware store. I don't think that could have gone any better. We'll check down here just in case. We've got a church down there as well. I think we go grocery store, police station, hardware, but maybe it's better to go restaurant, hardware, police. I don't think we need to go to the church right now. I think what we need to do is maybe just eat a little bit more food. So we're going to eat our fresh milk, which actually does fill us up a bit too, gives us some morale. And end our turn. I think we go to the restaurant, which is this path. So open the door. The further you move, the more efficient your movement or your action points are used. So it's always good to keep in mind that movement. Ooh. And you could see I heard something there. I can't see, but I do have a torch. So maybe I end turn. I hope the zombie doesn't come. I can't actually see right in front of me. That's how dark it is. But you can see there. Here's the zombie. I'm just going to smack it with this lumber, which 40% condition, can do a few more hits. I'm going to pick up the rag that was probably its clothes and this bone needle, which I can use to make other clothing items, I guess. After one turn, your torch turns off, so you need to use it again. But we're just going straight to the restaurant at night. Turn the torch on. See if we can find a door or something. There's a fire extinguisher on the floor here. A little bit worrying. It's now 6 AM, daytime. I can see again without the torch. Close that for safety. Start searching things as we enter. Fantastic, a knife. A pot and a pan can both be used for cooking and for attacks. Fresh milk. I'm going to drink that straight away because that's nearly off. I'm going to search these boxes. Take some fresh bread. Excellent. There's not a lot in here, as in enemies, but there's tons of places to search. So we're going to take our time and just quickly search all these. We did get a lighter, actually. which we can start fires with, which is nice. Just a ton of food. This one's going off in 3 turns, so I'm just going to eat that straight away instead of forgetting. I don't think I'm going to be using any of the fresh meat. A burger. We got a nondescript energy drink. A burger's going off soon. Let's end the turn. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I've leveled up from just surviving. Just being alive. I can upgrade my guns hit chance. I don't think I need that right now. Keepsake collector. 20% chance to get an item when killing a zombie. That's kind of useful. 25% damage when attacking with tools for the improvised attack, which is kind of useful too, actually. These are both kind of good. These is like pots and pans and screwdrivers and stuff. Not your like baseball bats and your knives and stuff. But 20% chance to get stuff to drop does. I've not seen it drop a very good thing, so I'm gonna go with. Ooh, it's hard. Let's go with the improvised. Nah, we'll go keepsake. I've lied. I've just everything I've said. Just don't worry about it. Okay. 2 doors right next to each other, or windows? Yeah, windows. Now, you can get rags and cover the window, much like you can in Project Zomboid. Super cool. Fancy Leon Kennedy jacket. We're just going to put that on straight away. Compression bandage for sprains, and a screwdriver to help you repair electronics, or do mildly, pretty poor head attack damage. Now you can see I've got 26.2 weight. And my movement is actually going to cost more per move because I'm carrying a lot. Hey, we found a radio. It's very broken. We're just going to take a few more things and worry about this in a second. So we can use this screwdriver and trying to repair it. 1 AP will repair it 0.1. So really this is almost not worth carrying. We can kind of look at other things we need. Maybe get rid of a few things that are not very good quality. Most of this stuff's pretty good quality. Let's look through our food quickly, just to kind of loosen the load. We've got a burger. We've got a lot of water. I'm just going to drink some of that. And really, we don't have much else to do besides go to the hardware store. So I'm going to try and bank up a little bit of action points, so when I transition zones, I'm actually not super worried. Hey, look at that, a survivor. And you know, we took the trait of social awareness, so trust increases faster. Fantastic. We're going to start by searching things. Batteries, always useful. Scrap metal, okay. And we can just trade or threaten, whatever you want to do, really. You can see this guy's got some interesting items. Digital watch is broken. Some body armor. A good amount of food, stuffs. But what we're going to do is actually spend some time just talking. And while that didn't do anything, because we only had 1 action point, let's just have a look. Keep talking to him. And you'll see every action point, you know, you can find out information about the survivor, what stats they have. It will sometimes trigger, wait for it, trust. And now I get 2 trust instead of 1, which is excellent. You can recruit people to be with you on your team. You need 10 trust. So if I try to recruit, it says trust level 2 out of 10, but I can see what I've unlocked as well. So she's got good night vision and day vision. I don't actually know who it is. Does it have their name or anything? No. Cool. Let's just keep talking and recruit her. Because we're a police officer, it makes sense, right? We're going to try and get people out of here safely. But of course we're going to go to the police station and see if any of our colleagues have survived. And I have my doubts. Stat revealed. What are we at now? We're seeing all of her... She likes cigarettes. Good to know. He or she. Trust level 4. We are at 3 PM. Just gonna keep spending a few hours chatting. Building up that trust. The important stuff in life. Talking about what you would do if you were stuck on a desert island. What's the biggest animal you could attack and beat? Physically sized, not anything else. Someone mentioned, oh, here we go. We're 10 level. Fantastic. So we can just recruit this person now. Da-na-na-na. Megan, the security guard. We can now flip over and directly control her. Security guards have a listen ability. Temporarily listen to all sounds of the current place. There's no zombies on the map. Fantastic. What's Megan's weight? She's only at a 10, so we can exchange items. We can give Megan like 3 bottles of water. And what else does Megan has an axe, which is pretty rockin'. We'll give her a pot and a pan. We'll give her... What else do you have? I feel like the cop should have the body armor. Let's give her a denim jacket. Oh, she's already got one. Fantastic. We'll give her a cardigan and another pair of gloves. And let's give her the Bible so she can read some stuff if need be. Wood, glue, and some jewelry. We just have a ton of resources as well. We're not worried about much at all right now. I guess we can just keep searching this area. So Billy can just kind of scope out the zone. A little bit worried about this area. Oh, I should not have ended turn there because Megan did not act. That is on me. Keep searching. A shovel is fantastic. We'll take that. We don't need another pan. We've got a lot of pans. Let's get through this room. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff over here. So let's search this furniture. Another shovel and pliers. Both very good. Search this furniture. A machete. Fantastic. Some scrap metal. Oh, don't worry about that. Click on Billy. Search some other stuff. A steel pipe even. Some soju. Fantastic. We'll take the pipe and the screwdriver. We didn't even check this display. Silly, silly. A fanny pack. Alright, chuck that on. And... I don't know enough. And turn. And it is now 6 PM. Soon to be nighttime. Crowbar, phenomenal. Wrench, also phenomenal. Fishing rod, I won't fish, so I'm not going to worry about that. Does Megan? She has no dexterity. She's like almost identical to Billy in stats. Okay, interesting. What I'm thinking is we've got 2 hours, and I don't think we're going to get to the police station easily. Does Megan have a torch? She does not. Billy has a torch, but it is dead. We can actually charge it up, but it's still only 2. So I think what we do is we stock up our bellies with some delicious burgers and some water. And some more water. And Megan can do the same with an apple and some water. And a protein bar. And we're just going to go to bed. Hopefully, nothing comes and gets us. And hopefully that we kind of skip most of the night. We're kind of sleeping a little bit early. We could have done a little bit of crafting or reading, but I think we're okay. Megan's immediately awake. That's mildly annoying, but let's read some of the Bible. Is there any crafting you can do, Megan? You can make some nails, I guess. I really don't want to. Well, this is not really what I wanted to do. Did we not search this? We did not. Oh, wow. Lucky we did, though. Electric siphon pump. An electrically powered siphon pump. It can be used to retrieve fuel using a charge. It has 3% charge, not great, but we can use it in the future, I believe. Alright, well, let's rest another turn. Billy's gonna stay asleep, but Megan, for some reason... no, not for some reason, but she has fantastic sight. There's no sound. There's no zombies around. We can see in the nighttime. See how good her night vision is as a security guard? You can't move into the darkness. You have to be able to see what you're going towards. Megan is out. Billy should have shut that door. Sorry, Billy. Megan's going to head to the police station early. And, fantastic. Oh, yep, no, that's fine. Now Billy's awake. Fish fillet's going to be stale soon. Alright, I guess we'll eat that safely. Good call. Billy's going to run all the way to the transition point. Won't have enough movement points, but that's fine. Megan's going to check the door. Of course it's locked. Check the door. Very annoying. But Billy actually has a crowbar, so... why can't we get Billy over here and crowbar pry the door open? It's super annoying because I couldn't see in, therefore Megan couldn't walk in and you can't share a space. Let's get Billy to close that door behind him and Megan can just start looting. A book and another machete. Just fantastic finds. Windbreaker will take. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Get Megan over into this corner. Search this desk. We found a crafting recipe book for a flashlight, a crowbar, and a fire starter. All of these are fantastic items. Don't think we need that plank. Whoa, here we go. Okay, Megan. Jackpot. Alright, Megan, come back over here. And we're just going to trade with Billy. I feel like Billy is going to be a crack shot. 60%, 70% condition. That's only... wait. That's accuracy. Is there a condition? This guy's got... what is going on? Let's just give all the guns here. Also the iron sight. Wow. Oh, it's only rifles. Okay, good to know, good to know. We have a ton of weapons. I don't think we need to hold on to everything. Let's see what else is going on. We can actually equip some of these clothing because we don't have any on. Let's get these gloves on and the denim jacket. Shit. Torch on. Let's cover that window in case a zombie comes roaming by. Energy saving. Energy decreases per turn is well, okay. Essentially 10% more energy per turn. It's pretty good. Small flashlight, Megan. You did go there. Let's get you to this desk. What else do we have at this police station? Another bandage, I'll take that. Oh, I probably could have moved a bit further, but that's fine. Another flashlight. We'll take that one, it's a bit bigger. So the bigger flashlights, 3 brightness, so it's 3 squares. It's useful. Sling bag. You can wear that one. You can also wear the jacket, take the nails, and umbrella. Fantastic. She'll automatically equip this when it's raining and she's outside and will be immune to water, funnily enough. You can't cancel movement once they've begun. Gotta be careful about that. We did just hear a zombie. 2, she says. We're gonna go in. Let's get... what are we looking at? Let's get the kitchen knives and just try and take it out quickly. Fantastic. They can only attack during their turn, right? So you can see the 3 phases: player, survivor, zombies. It's our turn. We can attack all we want as long as we have action points. They cannot. Antibiotics. Nice. Ooh. door wide open. Don't like that. Let's get here and shut that. Get Megan in here. Shut this. Let's stock up on a little bit of foods. Some food in the water. This guy's just swimming in items, which is phenomenal. Food and water. Excellent. Does he, no. We can't put it on, so we have an encumbrance effect as well. And if we put on the body armor, we'll be in a bit of trouble. Let's read a book or two, hey. Let's read, actually we can read the street map. Is there anything north? There's a house north. Okay, that's pretty good to know. Megan, what do you got to read? Anything useful? You could learn a bit of pathfinding, that would be nice. We could read about something and get our morale back, which is in turn helps us get energy back. I mean, action points. But for now, I think we just go to sleep. They're both pretty full, so it won't be a big sleep. And I'm hoping it gets to 6 AM. It's only 5, but that's fine. 6 AM, and we can kind of go off to what's next. Oh, there's another whole room. I thought we were done with the police station. Golly. Ooh, a map fragment. I can just use this and not even pick it up, and it tells me the location of a ton of places. So, railroads, houses, tunnel, restaurant, and hardware store. And if we look on the map, ba-boom! Just a chunk of map revealed, which is super useful. Alright, so let's head and turn. Daytime will kick in. Doo-doo! There's a rotten corpse. We can actually search that. Usually if you search this without gloves, if you search it without gloves, as you just saw, you can get diseases. But if you search it with gloves, it just kind of uses your gloves. 15 action points, but causes severe headaches. We'll take it. It's also a very good trade item. We do have something else up there. I want to figure out what that is. Railroad. Railroads are interesting because you can just follow them for quite some time and not have to worry about too much. There is a lot of zombies, obviously. But, that's what we're here to deal with. We just saw a flicker of red here, which means there is another zombie. Let's get, okay, let's show you something fun. We've been recording for about 30 minutes already, wow. Let's take out its legs, let's take out its arms, and now it's just a head on the floor. We could attack the head, or we could just take it with us. So we're gonna take the head in a bag, wrapped in a rag, for some reason. And I'm sure there is a good reason, and I'm sure it's fun, and I'm sure it's difficult to do, which is why it's there. But I haven't got there yet. Anyway, there's the first, what, 35 minutes of Terminus Zombie Survivor. We haven't found a radio that works. We know there's some dangerous places, and honestly, with a police officer and enough people, you could go in there and just shoot all the zombies. But they're big buildings where lots of zombies are, and surrounding areas that are connected via these dotted lines around these dangerous places are also higher populated with zombies. We could find cars and you can drive if you have the fuel and if the car works. There's so much to do, and so many ways to play the game, which is really cool. We do have a zombie right here, but what we can do is just go in and shut the door, end the turn, and we have all action points back. Oh, he's right there. And we can just take him out. We'll use a different weapon, because some weapons are better at hitting things than others. Makeshift siphon pump as well. Wow, we are finding some good stuff. Anyway, that will be the end of part 1, and we'll continue, and I'll upload another part shortly. Thank you very much. Let me know any comments, any tricks, any tips. If you have played it before, I'd love to hear some more. There's some crafting, of course, if you have the bits and pieces. There is cooking, if you're at, you know, somewhere to cook. And, yep, also very useful. We can, you know, queue something up, but it does take actions. Oh, That didn't. Crafting takes time to do, which is kind of useful. And yeah. Thank you very much. Take care. Ciao.